welcome to Our Sleep Without Recording, to which we don't sleep till we glue our hearts pins down. I'm Carl.
I'm Damon.
Today we have a very special guest with us. We have me.
Hi.
Hooray!
I was about to
That's
say,
all you get. I didn't know what to say.
the whole thing, the whole recording is just us being like, so Mimi, what do you think of Dead Silence? Oh man, this guest is tough. Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Go.
Good.
To understand my cosplay secrets, you must defeat my 7 evil cosplays.
Fuck. Oh no, you do cosplay a lot. You would have 7 evil cosplays. Oh no.
Bro, I got too many.
Oh fuck. But yes, today's episode is cosplays. Cosplays. We're doing cosplays. We're talking about cosplays.
Cosplays.
Cosplay.
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 So, the general question that I will bring out to the room. I don't know who's going to go first on this one. Damo, how did you get into cosplay?
Oh, okay. How did I get into it? I don't know. I've kind of just always known about it, and like, I've kind of like always wanted to attempt it, or at least some kind of costume making, just in general. I guess I technically got into it when I think it was for the year. Was it the year 11 formal that we were able to?
The year 11
dress up?
semi-formal was where we had
Semi-formal.
we got to dress up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and everyone came in like these really cool outfits, and mine was very broken, and I basically came in half an outfit. It is like, yeah, it was the guy with the ram horns from the Saga comic series. I don't fucking remember his name because it's been ages since I've read it. But I had the clothes. I had all the correct clothes, and I tried to create some like ram horns for myself, and it just didn't work.
Oh no.
I don't remember what happened that made it not work, but it fell apart, and I basically just went in there with like, I don't know, like a trench coat, like a shirt.
What were the horns made out of?
I was making them out of foam, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which, like, that was my first time working with foam.
Oh wow.
So it was bound to go great.
That's really cool though, that you're like, yeah, I'm gonna turn up to my school formal in horns.
Yeah. Well, I don't even really remember what like anyone else was dressed up as. I just know we were all basically cosplaying during that.
Yeah, because what it was a fancy dress, so you could dress up as like a character or whatever. Because the regular formal was just going to be your fancy regular, how usual proms or formals are. But it was the semi-formal, which who was it? It was Corey and I with someone else. I don't remember, or maybe it was just Corey and I, because some people were talking about, what if we just made the semi-formal like the regular formal? And Corey and I were like, no, we want the costumes, so we joined on the committee.
Oh
and we were there sitting there we were on the semi-formal committee.
Oh my
That's
god.
amazing.
We went in, did the meetings, and we're like, it's like, what type of foods? And we're like, I don't know, probably something good.
Something good.
Probably
Fuck.
something edible.
That was
Yeah.
before, like, that was before I properly knew you as well.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't remember you there at all, but also there was a lot of people there, so yeah.
Yeah, I remember some person was walking around with like ram horns, but I don't remember meeting you.
And I might as well tag along here because it's like this same story, but I forgot about this as my beginning for cosplay. Was because I dressed as the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who, because I was like, if I buy one suit, I can use it for 2 formals. If I buy
Of course, you went that route.
which I was like, 1, I love this character, I'm going to dress up as this character, that rules. 2, 1 suit, 2 formals, I've done it. Which was very fun to go into a shop, be like, hello, can I get a suit? And they're like, no, we have a lot of stuff, but not in your size, you're a bit too small. You're going to have to go to the store across the road.
no.
It's like, okay.
It designates
I know
you
the pain.
And I
small.
was like, you've taken me from the place that says every clearance we're leaving, the company's closing, to we need money. Okay. And that was where I got my first ever Converse.
Ooh.
Ah.
My red pair I worn since.
Fuck yeah.
The one red pair I have has been since that formal, because I wore the blue suit and it was fun. I had a little sonic screwdriver. I put a little blank piece of paper in my wallet to be like the psychic paper.
Oh, the wallet! I forgot about the wallet.
Yeah, the little psychic paper thing. I was like, yeah, this is good. It's fun. I had 3D glasses with me. Because the one time the doctor
suit?
had the 3 glasses, I know he wore that with the brown suit, but still.
Hang on. Was it like modern 3D glasses or classic 3D
Classic.
glasses?
Oh, good.
Okay, good. Cool,
Which I
cool,
think
cool.
I had from my Shrek DVD, in which they have the bonus like Shrek 3D as like an
Oh
like
my
a
God.
thing. Yeah. Like,
I've still got those. I've got those for my Coraline DVD.
oh damn. I have special Journey to the Center of the Earth ones with my Brendan Fraser Journey to
Whoa.
the Center of the Earth one that has a regular copy and then a 3D copy.
2 copies.
It was in
Oh
the
my
one
God.
case. It was crazy.
I feel like this is the only way you can get those kind of glasses anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And like the occasional comic book, assumably. I don't know. I don't know if comics do that anymore. Oh, it's a thing they used to do back when.
Yeah, I got mine from like Spy Kids, I think.
Yeah,
Some sort of
That
Spy
makes
Kids related
sense.
media.
That's
Probably the
very
third
reasonable.
one. I had the whole 3D
Spy Kids
thing going
3D.
Yeah, it was Spy Kids 3D. I don't even know if I still have that movie anymore.
on. I don't know if like Junie wears like this outfit in it, and it makes him look like Naruto. It's really funny.
Yeah, so that was that one. But I feel like when I first understood that this is a thing I kind of want to do was a year later. It was year 12, and we had 2 days. One was good and one was bad, which you could just say is like con. We have one day and you dress up and you're like, this is great, and you have another day where you dress up and you're like, this is fine. But like it was a day. The first day it was like you had to dress up as a character from media for a free dress day. And it was for the year 12s. Was it for the year 12s? No, this one was for everyone. Where it's like, yeah, you got to dress up as a character. I don't know. Damn it, you might remember this, maybe not. But like,
I do remember the day because like I remember my costume for that, which is also in my list of costumes that I have here.
yeah, no fair. But like, I dressed up. I was a bit late minute, but like, I had like 2 weeks to go, and I was like, yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing. Was Shaun from Shaun of the Dead?
Oh, I do remember that.
For a
Because
split second, I thought you were going to say Shaun the Sheep, and I was about
Yeah.
to get so excited.
no, but that day had 3 people dressed up as Sporticus, Robbie Rotten, and the girl character I don't remember.
That's
two of my
right.
mates dressed up with that, and I had like the 3 of them there, and I was like, that's amazing. That's so.
I wonder what meme was popular around that time.
Thomas the Tank Engine. So, but I dressed up as Shaun, and like because that's a very simple outfit. Those outfits were designed to be like cosplayed and drawn because they're easy to do. So I put it on, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, "No, this looks really good, actually. That's rare. I don't have that reaction towards me in the mirror, huh? I actually quite like this. It's not quite right." There's a lot of footnotes in this memory of gender and other things, but but the basic
Yeah.
idea of like, huh, I like how I look in this. That's not common. Huh. And then I just remembered something. I think that was
What?
for the second
What do you
cosplay.
remember?
One of my old friends dressed up as JD because I introduced them to Heathers. And she dressed up as JD and had like the fake dynamite and everything. And I was like, "That's amazing! You went to a high school with that. That's so crazy." And there were other people dressed up as like the Heathers, and then they're like, "Yeah, I said hi, and they didn't particularly like me." I'm like,
Aw.
"That's In fairness, they don't seem particularly nice, and also they're dressed as the Heathers, and also dressed as like. No, it's a whole lot of kettles and fish, but no, I just remembered that. I'm like, no, that was rad, especially because I introduced them to the movie, being like, I think you'd like this, and they did. Yeah, no, that was that cosplay, and the other cosplay I did for that year was like a one you had to dress up based off something around your name, like like the first letter of your first name or first letter of your last name. Now with me, well, I haven't said my last name on here. Both start with a C, so I was kind of fucked.
You just come in
Yeah.
as like a pack of CCs, like the chips.
I went as Kurt Connors, the Spider-Man villain.
Oh.
And that was fun. That was alright. I worked out I already had a lab coat. I had like a nice enough outfit. I did up my arm. I only had one arm for the day, which was very funny to do schoolwork with. Because they're like, what? Like for 5 minutes I'd commit, and I'm like, no, I actually have to do stuff. It'll be very funny when I'm like, this is so much harder. And everyone's like, yeah, no shit. I'm like, I know, it's part of the bit anyway. But yeah, that one was the one I was like, this is fine. Whatever, but that Sean one kind of stuck with me. Of like that, there was something there. There was something to that one I really liked. But yeah, that's my cosplaying origin story, I guess, as well. While we tag along, Mimi, our lovely special guest. What's your cosplay origin story?
It's very funny because if I ask different people, like, hey, what do you think my first cosplay was? Everyone's got different answers.
Huh.
Because I've been dressing up like my whole life since infancy. So like some people
That
would be
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, my parents had a bunch of dress ups and stuff. So a lot of my like family members would think a gumnut baby, because as a baby I was dressed up as a gumnut baby running around. So some people would say that. Some people would remember me dressing up as Sailor Moon for Book Week in primary school.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so some people would say Sailor Moon.
I totally forgot about Book Week.
Yeah, Book Week is a full thing.
I definitely did something, but I don't remember what it wasn't anything high effort. I remember doing. Was I Harold from Captain Underpants, maybe?
I was Scourge from Warrior
Oh,
Cats. I just remembered that.
That's amazing.
Warrior
Holy
Cats.
shit.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Fucking awakened memory.
Fucking
Because,
hell.
like, people don't know if, like, Book Week counts for cosplay or not. It's like, I think it depends on the person.
It depends on how you define it. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people's cosplay origins might be from Halloween, which was a thing I did as a kid, but I didn't particularly. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, I wanted to put in more effort, but I was a kid, so I didn't really know how to do a lot of put in more effort for cosplays. One year I kind of gave up, was like, I'm going to be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo and the 13th Ghost, because he has a red shirt, and I have a red shirt.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't have a green
Closet
one.
cosplay at its finest.
Yeah, but the last Halloween I did do was like when I was 14. I dressed up as Marty McFly from, in particular, Back to the Future 2, when he's gone back in time to investigate the 1950s again and try and work out what Biff's up to. Because I didn't have any of the other stuff for the regular outfit, so I went very specific, which was a hit with all the dads. I was like, what are you dressed as? I'm like, Marty McFly from this scene. They're like, oh, that's rad. Some like dads
That's
sitting
really
there and
cute.
like the what was it, the like the camping chairs out the front drinking, being like, yeah, it's good.
I had a similar thing when I was Sailor Moon, because at that point, you know, anime it wasn't popular at all. You know, it was just like remote few of us, like Aussie kids, watching Dragon Ball and stuff in the mornings and stuff.
Yeah.
And I only knew Sailor Moon because my sister used to watch it, my older sister, so when it was on TV for her. So it was more like everyone's older siblings knew who I was. So when I did like the little parade thing, everyone's older sibling who came to watch were going, yeah, Sailor Moon! All the kids didn't know who I was, but all the older siblings did. It was really funny.
That's great.
But I consider my first cosplay to be the first cosplay I did when I went to a convention for the first time, when I was like 11. I think, because my sister went the year before and told me all about it. She's like, everyone dresses up as anime characters, and I'm like, you're shitting me. There's no way this is real. I was like so excited. So she's like, next year I'll take you, you know. And she was saying how we all dress up and stuff, and I think my first cosplay for that was a Sim. I wore like clothes that are in the Sims games and made a little plum bob like headband.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's really fun.
And it was really funny, like when I was in the train station on the way to the con, this woman was staring at me more not really me, more above the green plum bob above my head. And, you know, 11-year-old me who has no fear just went, Luminar!
Oh.
And she was
Oh
so
my
confused.
No, I love that.
So I consider that my cosplay origin, because it was, like, for a convention.
That's amazing.
I am surprised I've never done a Sims cosplay myself.
It's so easy. You just, like, dress up in whatever, like, outfit you want and just put a plum bob on.
That's a very
You even
good-
have, like, a red one if you want to be a stressed sim.
Why is Kara's always red? I don't know what's broken. I'm stressing about it. No, that's... And also, that's a very good second day cosplay, where day one, you're big, bombastic, second day, like, I'm just gonna... I've done it.
Very much. It's very chill.
Oh, that's great. That's fun. And that was kind of the ticket gate where you're like, no, this is really fun. I'm gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, because I used to only cosplay for conventions. So after I went to... That was Supernova that I went to. And then I just started going to Supernova every year. So I'd only cosplay technically, like, once a year. And they weren't very good cosplays, of course. They're, like, you know, get my mum to help me, and, like, getting just bits and pieces together, getting really bad wigs from, like, you know, Spotlight.
Yeah.
Half of them weren't even... I didn't wear wigs for a lot of them at first, because I didn't really, you know, one, have the money, and two, understand that, like, you couldn't find... I didn't understand online shopping. That was the one thing. My family didn't online shop, so I didn't really get where everyone's getting these wigs.
No, that was
Yeah.
very reasonable.
So
Yeah,
very...
I feel that.
I remember one year I did Shion from Kingdom Hearts. I had, like,
Ooh.
this black coat thing, and I bought a Keyblade from Con, like, so I was like, next time I'm gonna be a Kingdom Hearts character. But of course she has short black hair and I didn't. So my mum, absolute genius, was like, I've got this, like, hair chalk kind of stuff.
Oh.
So it's like, you know, it doesn't dye your hair, but it just sits on your hair for a bit. But sadly,
yeah.
when you're at a con, you get very sweaty and stuff, and things
Oh,
move.
no.
And as my friend
it's
put
true.
it, I looked like a chimney sweep. I had, like, looked like soot all over my face. It was not good.
Oh, that's...
Oh no.
Oh, bother.
There was like a point where I saw, like, an Axel cosplayer, and I was really excited, and I, like, waved at him, and he looked at me a little weird, walked away, and I didn't understand why until later. It's so bad.
Him looking over. Jim Jaroo, hello. Like on
Legit.
a place.
Morning, governor.
Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts and Mary Poppins.
I mean,
when...
they're all Disney. That works. Well, ain't she lovely?
Oh my god.
Gosh. This bank is
Gosh.
pretty awful.
Mary Poppins pulls a keyblade out of her bag.
It's the umbrella. It just is also a keyblade.
It's also a keyblade.
Oh, that's fun. That's very fun. Yeah. Oh, what was it? You've, like, reminding me of, like, my first con. Because I didn't cosplay. That wasn't a thing I was told about or anything. It was a thing of, like, yeah, like, we're going to go to a convention. It was, like, me, my cousin, and my uncle. Who, and I think some other person who we met there because they looked after us. Because my uncle's like, I'm going to go and get a signature from Freddy Krueger. And then disappeared for the whole day.
Never see him again.
Like, barely. Like, I think we saw him at like 1 p.m. and we got there at 9.
Oh.
I mean, there was a big line and whatever, and, like, good on him that he did it, whatever, but crazy to leave us two, like, 11, 12-year-olds being like, what are we... Alright.
To be fair, that still happens nowadays. And I'm like, I go to a con with a bunch of friends, and then, like, they're like, I'm gonna go look at this stall, I'll be back. I don't see them for, like, 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just basic. Everyone just understands that now. It's just like, no one's like, where were you? Or like, did you have fun?
You said that, like, the exact tone that Meep would. Did you have fun? Had a good time?
Yeah, oh my
good.
god.
But what was it like? But no, there was, like, my first proper experience of, like, seeing cosplay in action, and I don't remember barely anything from it, except when my uncle was still with us for like the first hour. Like I remember like, oh look, it's the thing, and referencing this thing to my cousin. I didn't know what it was, but all I remember was like, yeah, it's from that episode of Doctor Who we watched. And it's the one we have seen, Damo, of Silence of the Library. It's like the big, it's the spacesuits with the skeleton in it.
That episode scared the shit out of me as a kid.
That was the cosplay.
It's spooky.
And I was like, at 11, 12, and like, whoa. Like, a bit unsettled, being like, I don't know what's happening, but that's rad. It was like, yeah, that's Doctor Who. And I'm like, I don't know what a Doctor Who is, but I'm... what? And then learning a little bit more from, like, you know, seeing all the merch around and being like, okay. I like seeing, like, the Sonic Screwdriver and being like, I'll get into this Doctor Who one day.
Oh, so that's how you got into Doctor Who?
No. I got the Doctor Who because my friend was like, hey, you should watch Doctor Who. And I'm like, yeah, alright. And we're sitting in the theater watching Terminator Genesis. And then being like, oh, that's Matt Smith. He's one of the doctors. I'm like, oh, okay. And then as Matt Smith, because Matt Smith's character, he plays the bad guy in the movie. It's revealed very early on, like 5 minutes or whatever. But like it was the moment as the reveal's happening, but he looks at the camera. So like, oh, it's Matt Smith. I'm like, oh, okay. As he turns to the camera, I'm like, oh no, we're 12, 13. Shit, this is upsetting. Anyway, that movie was trash. But
we're 12 and 13. This is upsetting. That's such a good line.
Put that put that in a t-shirt. No, but
I feel like you have like a note somewhere of just lines of different things you've said for t-shirts someday.
Yeah. I've got a few, but because we record these when we're tired as hell, afterwards when I look at the list, I'm like, why would we do this? It's a terrible t-shirt.
Yeah.
Or just like, it's whatever. Like, I'm still on the borderline of heights, am I right? I'm still like, is that good? Is that good t-shirt? What is this?
Who fucking knows?
I had a shirt on Redbubble for a while that just said, shit dog, that's beans, and now I'm...
That's a good shirt. Fuck, that's great.
I love that.
Oh, fuck, it's amazing.
Oh my god, I did just remember like the second cosplay I have on the list here is like kind of like my actual gateway from like just what I would consider just like, oh yeah, costumes into like, oh yeah, cosplay. And yeah, that was the same like dress up day that like Kakar just mentioned before from year 12. I was like properly getting into cosplay because like I was this is like what was a peak super into like Marvel and like the MCU and stuff like that. So my friend and I were doing a lot of like MCU and like Spider-Man related stuff. She had a few different Spider-Man related suits, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
they were pretty cool.
Sure.
And then one day, she somehow got me into Star Trek.
Oh,
I forgot you did the Star Trek one. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Star Trek one. So we made Star Trek OCs. She was like admittedly a lot more into it than I was because like I was watching like original Star Trek. Those episodes are long. They are very, very long. So like I couldn't get super into it. I want to try getting back into it. Maybe by going into, was it Next Generation?
Yeah, Next Generation I've heard like it's the one to get into, but I've heard like different opinions about like what part's good, what part's not good. Like the consensus is it's good, but there is a bit of slog through. So from my understanding, it's use it as background noise till it gets interesting. Which will be at your own path and your own destination.
I haven't seen Star Trek. I've only seen Galaxy Quest.
What a reference.
Nice. Yeah, but our ROCs were just based off of like original Star Trek because that's what we were watching at the time. And my OC was like a very snarky like doctor guy, and I was like, that's my OC, and I didn't really do all that much with him, but I liked him very much.
That is such a you in 2019 character.
Yeah. So we ended up buying like these Star Trek uniforms from online, and like that was probably the first time I was like, oh yeah, like actually looking for cosplay types of things. And I would have gotten a wig, but my character's hairstyle was just you could not get it in wig form. It was impossible. It was like a curly mohawk, basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So couldn't do that, so I just went into the uniform, and like it's a pretty like good quality actually. And I got the blue uniform as well, since he's a med guy and all. But like I still have it in my wardrobe, and I want to use it again at some point because it's really nice. It's really comfortable, and it's got like a proper badge on it and everything. I should get better boots for it, granted, but like we both went as our Star Trek characters, and like it's just really fun, and like it's just nice chill costume. I would say it's like a good gateway into it.
Yeah,
that's a very good one.
Yeah,
I was going to ask which color costume you had, because I don't know much about Star Trek, so I was like, which color are you? Which one? Which wiggle are you? I need to know.
Which wiggle?
Which wiggle? I see. See, you're at Anthony. I get it. I understand. I get it. I understand.
I was blue. It's like the blue guys are like they're scientists and doctors. I think yellow is like engineers, mechanical guys.
Red shirts die.
Red shirts die. That's true.
In maybe because that's what the term red shirts come from, is like the red shirt characters would die in every original Star Trek episode, but in the latest series,
I've got red shirts and yellow shirts mixed around. It's the other way around. But the red shirts do die. That is true.
Yeah.
Damn.
But so like this one's kind of gonna go hand in hand. I don't know which one to go next. Of like what we have cosplayed before. I think maybe do what we have done before, and then that leads into our next question of what's it like cosplaying. Like what's our experiences with it? How do we find that? What do we enjoy? Blah blah blah. Because I think whatever we cosplayed, at least for me and Damo, could be quite simple. For me, maybe a bit longer. And a little bit more. Like if we were to do the game that we did at the end of what was it, the hobbies one, where we were just listing individual hobbies, and then Demo stopped and I kept going and then gave Demo more. I feel like that could probably be a fun one to redo again for this. Of like, we'll just say like a cosplay we did, maybe mention a little thing, or if there's anything in particular about like what it was like, especially with that one, or any stories around it, we could just do with that one. I feel like that will work. So I'll just jump off first. At the next point in the timeline in which I really was like, I want to make an outfit, was for Halloween in 2020, because this is when I properly started to be like, no, I want to commit to making a solid attempt and an effort now that I have a bit of income. And I cosplayed Technoblade.
Yeah,
that's right.
It was very good and very fun. Very cheap because I was on a very small budget, but it worked. It worked really well, and the wig.
It came out very, very good.
The wig I got was from a cheap place, but the wig was surprisingly quality.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, that will be handy for later. And and the blue sword I used was my SAO abridged piece of shit ... dragon shit that is sword. The blue one. But like, I had that sword. Like, I got like a cape from Spotlight and some material from Spotlight to do the top bit, which my mum helped me with, and it was fine. How the shirt and pants were easier, but that was really fun. Had like a copy of Art of War tucked in. It was fun. It was good. And I was like, yeah, maybe, and that was my first time with a wig. And kind of experiencing
How'd that go?
one. Better than I was expecting after the first 20 minutes. So I'm like, oh, this kind of, oh no. And then after that, I was like, oh, this is fine because I'm chatting and I'm distracted. But no, it was very good, and I was very happy with how that went.
I love that you had a copy of Art of War as well.
Well, my dad had a copy of Art of War, which was even funnier.
Perfect.
I was like, I gotta buy this copy of Art of War, and Dad's like, oh, I got one recently. And I'm like, what? Why? He's like, it's a good book. And I'm like, fair enough. I've heard it's good. But no, that one was really nice. I was very happy with that cosplay. Who's got to go next?
Oh, well, I'll go next since
Yeah.
I think this one happened in the same year. It was a Halloween party. I'm like, I know it was at a Halloween party. I don't know if it was at that same one. I'm pretty sure it was. But that was when I did my Mysterion
Yes,
cosplay.
that's the same one.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, that is like the similar vein. That's the first cosplay I made like entirely from scratch.
Whoa.
Which is and
Wait, so who's the character?
Mysterion so is like Kenny's alter ego from South Park, basically.
I forgot it was Kenny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Kenny. He's my favorite boy.
Fair enough.
He's your boy.
He's my boy. But yeah, that went in so many wrong directions for reasons you probably wouldn't actually expect. Weirdly. So like, for starters, I didn't know how fabric worked. I just knew that there was different colored fabric. So I went to Spotlight and I was like, all right, where's like the most affordable fabric I can find? This works. And I didn't check to see like what type of fabric it was, apart from just like, oh yeah, cotton, that'll work.
Oh no.
Keep in mind, this is a superhero cosplay.
Oh no.
So we're already off to a rough start. And like, for the most part, it works all right. Like, I got all my measurements down pretty well. The actual planning and everything, it went all right. I had to get some like old-fashioned style like men's underwear, just like the, like the whitey tidy types of ones. Just
yeah,
a 3-pack, just for this costume. It's like, I don't know what to do with them. They're just in my wardrobe at the moment, but like, I was able to do that. I made like his big old like giant question mark symbol that like swings on the top of his head. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I pulled it off pretty damn well.
No, that was really well done. What? I never thought about it like that. What the fuck?
Yeah. It was just like cardboard with like painted with green, but it worked pretty well. It was a good size and everything.
That's awesome.
But yeah, like had to basically like make myself like a full like a bodysuit type of thing, a cape with a hood. That was a lot trickier than I was expecting it to be. And like a classic style mask for my face. But you know, of course, because like this is just like regular non-stretch cotton, it's like, you know, it's very tight to wear. It didn't really break that much, surprisingly, because like I sewed it well, I guess. But it was not comfortable in the slightest, and it really would have looked a lot better if I used some type of spandex material. And then what happens? Our power goes out. So, and this is right when I was at like the sewing stages of it.
Oh no.
And and so me like sitting there like just about to get started as well, by the way, sitting in front of our like cheap like Spotlight sewing machine, power goes out. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna hand sew this, so what the fuck am I going to do? And then like magical savior of the evening, and like we had power out for like two nights as well, so it was very rough. Yeah. But miraculously, my dad has an old-fashioned Singer sewing machine from like the 1960s, and it technically doesn't need power to sew because it's got like the big wheel on the side of it. So I just sat there for like hours, just like basically manually sewing all this by spinning a wheel around, and like it worked, but oh my god, it was quite painful to do.
Oh no.
And that was like the night before the Halloween party as well.
Oh my god. Why does like every time you go to like this happens to everyone who makes cosplays, everything goes wrong.
Yeah. It's like, this is going to be a running theme. But like regardless, that cosplay ended up pretty damn good, like despite all the circumstances. I don't have it anymore because it really just fell apart afterwards. Aww. It was like unusable at that point. But I've still got a bunch of photos from it, and it was very fun to do. I just couldn't really do any cool poses.
Poses are hard, to be fair.
Yeah. But like, I could probably remake it at some point now that I have like a little bit more experience. And also knowledge on fabric.
Gotta do a big glow up.
Yes. Yeah, I'll hand that off over somewhere.
To the ether. Just an audience, do you want to participate? No, me. Yeah, no, me. We're gonna get the audience in on this first. I don't know if you know about this.
Yeah. Leave your cosplay experiences in the comments below.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. It's good. We can chat harder. Give a thumbs up. I don't know how to comment. Anyway, Mimi, your turn. What's your cosplay?
Oh my god. So yeah, I've done a lot of cosplays to the point where I've got 3 baskets of wigs.
Oh my god.
And so I used to have a shelf of heads with the wigs, but I don't cosplay as much anymore. So I've put a bunch of them in bags, and but I've got all my long wigs like on heads still on my bookcase.
Understandable.
But I've got like a little. I'm just looking at my cosplays on the rack. I'm like, what do I see? I also did Technoblade. I want to redo it as well. I got a bunch of Minecraft props. I made like a Minecraft shield and that. It was just slightly bent. I did a lot of My Hero Academia because of course.
Of course. I've seen a lot of My Hero Academia cosplays.
Yeah, Deku was my boy. That was my main. He was like he was the only reason people followed me.
I think it was the first cosplay of yours I saw was Deku, and I was like, wow, no, that's a lot. Good job, that fucking A. Like, you got the hair, you got the outfit. I'm bad at describing things. I'm tired.
It's also very warm.
You're like, you got the clothes, you got the hair.
Yo, did it! Yay!
You're existing.
Whoa, crazy.
Whoa.
Wow, you're a person.
You're a person? Oh my god.
Now that's a t-shirt.
Look at you standing on your 2 feet.
Or a comic. That's great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I also did I've got like I have got at Howl from House Moving Castle.
That's
Oh.
rad. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
To bring up from before, I also did Veronica from Heathers at some point.
Fuck yeah.
Jumping onto that one, I also did Veronica from Heathers at some point for a Halloween.
Yeah, you looked amazing.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
It was so good.
I got it from an awful website because I had to. I did it all manually because all the websites are like, "Here's the musical one." I'm like, "But I want the movie one." So it was very fun watching the movie and then taking screenshots of, taking a photo of every outfit from the movie to be like, what one do I want to cosplay as? But
It was funny because like my hair was so straight, I had to use like little hair curlers.
I didn't do anything for the hair for. Oh, I didn't have a wig for that one. No, I was like, fuck it. I don't have the time. It's a Halloween party. Halloween party that I went to by myself because my 2 roommates were sick. Well, one was working and the other was sick, and I'm like, well, crap. I guess it's just me. Guess I just gotta fucking mingle.
Did you also have the croquet hammer?
No, I did not.
No.
I had because I got the blue. I forgot the word for it. Oh no, where'd it go?
I thought you had a prop or something. But I can't remember if.
No, because I was wearing because it was just like tights, blue shorts, the blazer. That was the word I was looking for.
Oh right.
The light blue top, which I got from like a sports site maybe. I don't remember. And like the little clip-on. No, the prop that you might be thinking of was the handbag I brought with me, which was my telephone handbag. Which I got from
that's
James
what I
Bond.
was thinking of.
Yeah, which worked well with the character.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was so... That one was fun. I loved... Like, that Veronica outfit is great. And also, I have worn that blazer so many times since. That blazer's great, which is terrible, because that's not from a not good website.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that's not one of the products that Wish put lead in. No, not Wish. What was it? Shein
Not
put
Wish,
lead in.
Shein.
Yeah, Shein.
Yeah.
I used to buy a lot of cosplay stuff from Shein, and then when I heard about the lead stuff, I think my sister bought me a lead stick, the thing that you like rub on things to test if it's got lead in it. So I just did that to my favorite items that I need for cosplay, and then like I was disposing everything else.
Yeah, no, it was kind of a similar thing. I was like, I Like, I could also think of like it's fast fashion, which is also bad, but I'm poor, so it's okay. And then I was just thinking of like, oh, okay, the lead, that might be the last straw on that one.
Yeah.
Which I haven't done a lead stick thing. I've just looked at like I've just worn like the 1 to 2 things I do like from Wish. Everything else I'm like,
I think after a couple washes it should be fine, but yeah, I probably have to do some research on
yeah,
it
no.
just to be safe.
Do your research, kids. That's very important. Don't believe anything we say. Research, please.
We're just people on the internet. We don't know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
No, I want that as a t-shirt. It's the little robot guy being like, do your research, kids. The internet's fucked.
Internet's fucked. It's the most accurate thing.
But,
Yeah.
well, the internet is full of lies and scum, which is funny to say because I'm getting you to do your research on the internet. Oh, well, you'll work it out. You'll understand. You'll get it. But, yeah, no, that one was a fun one to assemble. I'll chip into one of the beforehands. The one I did before for the previous Halloween, the in-between ones, was just after my gender crisis. So the gender crisis happened in like end of April, May. Halloween came around, but it was like June, July. I was like, oh, what am I gonna do for the Halloween party? What am I gonna dress up as? And originally I was like kind of on the line of like, what if I dressed up as Ben 10? Like I already have the Alien Force watch. I have a black T-shirt. I have jeans. I just need to get like the shoes and the jacket. Jacket got it off Amazon. Surprisingly well quality for what it was. Because originally I was like, what if I got a leather jacket? What if I got the proper jacket? And I'm like, I don't have $110 for eBay. And I decided to go with like a $50 jacket. And it's like a cloth. I don't know the material. It's a light material, but it works. It's fun. I was like, cool. And I put it on. I was like, I need to make this more gender for me. So I had like I was wearing like a nice black bodysuit, some like the jean blue short shorts I bought with the Damo when we did all that stuff. Some like tights,
That's
the
right.
shoes, and I was like, cool. And then the person who was hosting the party, I was chatting about them, and they're like, I could do some makeup for you, and I'm like,
Oh my god. Yeah.
so I got my makeup done for that as well.
Hell yeah.
And that was real cool. That was also really fun. I quite liked that that outfit. Like I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like I was very happy with it. Had a good time. Came out to a lot of people that night. It was fun. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a good maybe, especially because a lot of the people I hadn't seen since like high school, and I'm like, I didn't know you were coming to the party. That's gonna be a very funny thing for you to know. We went to primary school together. That's hilarious. Yeah, I find it funny when we go to a previous school together. That's hilarious. We went to the same location for a good bit of time. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck. But,
That was a real knee slapper.
slapping both knees with that one. Pretty damn good, tell you what. Yeah, no, that was fun. I think that's all the Halloween ones I've done. Because I might just quickly do, like, I think those Halloween ones. What did I do for Halloween this year? Have I forgotten already? Oh, no, obviously. This was another one, because I'll do my Halloween ones, then I'll pass back to you, Damo, and then you can cover other stuff, and then we'll work it, it's fine. I'm doing a lot of crazy hand movements for something you can't see.
I can hear the hand movements.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice.
Okay, fair enough. I'm glad.
I do have gender story as well after your
Yes.
your theme.
Good.
Ooh.
So for this Halloween, so I'm a big fan of Mr. David Tennant. Love that guy. He's
Yes.
great. And there was a show I quite liked that he was in, Good Omens. I liked the first season. I read the
Yes.
book this year, and I was like, oh yeah, interesting. And I watched the show at the same time as the book, and I was like, yeah, no, these work really well as companion pieces, but by themselves they're kind of fine. Like they're good, but like together they work really well because things that aren't explained in the show are explained in the book, and vice versa. Like the shows, because it's been years, they've updated things to make it work a bit, like flow a bit better. But the book can be like, yeah, so this detail is because of these reasons. It's like, okay. But then season 2 came out, and fuck, that was great. I watched it in one sitting.
Damn.
Yeah, I started at like 7 p.m. or like 6 p.m. Being like, oh, I'll have some dinner, I'll do some stuff in the lounge room, and then I was like, I guess I'm watching every episode.
Because you can't stop once you start.
Yeah,
It's
once you
like-
pop, you just can't stop. I get it. And I love season 2. Season 2 is great. I think I was like, this is way better than season 1. Having a great time.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't care for Adam. He's fine. Like, I just don't care. The Antichrist is fun and all, but I'm here for the gays.
That's a t-shirt idea.
Yeah, that's a t-shirt.
Okay, no, that's fair. Oh, fuck. But yeah, no, like, I was just like, it just clicked with me a lot more. I was like, this is great. I loved it. This is amazing. And then I was like, what am I going to do for Halloween this year? I don't know. What can I do? And I was like, I could do Crowley. Fuck it. Why not? I'll dye my hair. I've never done that
That's
before.
right.
We'll do this. It'll be fine. I'm growing out my hair. They're telling me not supposed to dye my hair when I'm growing it out. But that's whatever. Who cares? And then, Army was sitting there being like, hey, you could just, tone your hair, and that way it will just, it'll wash out after a bit, but it will be red for the time. And I'm like, perfect. Great. I'll do that. Cool. Rad. And so, getting the glasses was easy. Just go on eBay. Though I had to, because you know how, if you look up Crowley's glasses, every one of them will have a top line and then the center line that goes over your nose. Crowley's one doesn't have the top line. And I couldn't find one without the top line. Very easy. It was just that. So we had to buy a tool from Bunnings to saw it off properly. Because my roommate Corey was like, we can just get it off easy. I'm like, cool. And we got it, and he was like, this is really well made, actually. What the fuck? Where'd you get this from? eBay? Huh. Alright. And then we had to buy a little metal cutting tool. And we just did that, and I was like, nice.
You're having a fight with these glasses.
Yeah. And I already had pants. I got the vest from Dangerfield because it was an on sale thing. I'm like, cool. I already had the jacket, which I was not expecting. I was like, where am I going to get the jacket from? I was looking it up. I was like, I don't know, look at my cupboard for something else for work one day. I was like, what the? Black jacket? It's perfect. It's even crinkled in the same way. So I assembled all that, and I was like, great, cool. I couldn't find the little scarf tie thing he had. I just couldn't get it.
Oh, yeah.
I just couldn't find it anywhere. I was like, give up on that. But, I got some of the outfit, wore it, and I was like, oh, that is some dysphoria, which is unfortunate because the character's gender fluid. And I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
And so I changed it, so I was wearing, some thigh-high fishnets, because, of course, Crowley would. Some, short shorts. Still black, all that. I was like, okay, that's a bit better. I found that the vest I was wearing just didn't quite shape my body in the right way I liked. It kept making it look a lot boxier, which I wasn't particularly happy with, but not much I could do. Tried it out, and with the hair dyed and how my hair was looking at that specific time, it looked really good. I was like, damn, that's some fun. And then at the party, I got Eric to draw the snake on the side of my face, which looked, I was like, yeah, can you just do a squiggle thing? I was like, yeah, alright, showed the sign, and then it did a proper snake, and I was like, fucking hey, that's great, terrific. And for the second Halloween party, I was scrounging around my costumes, and what could I do? And I'm like, okay, I got jeans, I got a white crop top with little bits of pink on it, and a camera. That's Mary Jane. That'll do.
Hell yeah.
Very gender. But yeah, I was like, the red hair kind of still there. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. But those are my Halloween outfits. I'm gonna throw it back to Damo.
Sick. I have 2 other outfits I can mention before I would have to mention the outfit, the cosplay we did together.
Which we'll get back. We'll get to.
We'll get there. Which one of them, I guess, since on the topic of Halloween costumes, my my latest Halloween costume, which was a very, very makeshift costume. Especially considering I was planning on doing 2 costumes because we had 2 Halloween parties this year.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, the one I ended up making was basically Mothman with whatever the hell I could find, which comprised almost entirely of stuff from Dangerfield. So I got an actual Mothman t-shirt from there, which I actually love. It looks really fucking cool. Got some gray ripped jeans. I think my shoes were just the same shoes I wear all the time. I pulled out like this red-winged harness that I got years and years back, and I wore once exactly, and then I didn't have a reason to wear again. So I was able to grab those out. Very cool. And then the little cherry on top is like these butterfly framed glasses that I also got from Dangerfield, and they are so cool.
They are great.
People kept stealing them.
Oh, no, we were drinking.
We were drinking, that's true, but like by the end of the night I was like, are my glasses still intact? Are they still around here? But that was fun. It was a nice, like, chill costume, because like the other one I really wanted to do was Alice from Alice the Madness Returns.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
I wanted to do it so bad, but like it was so close to Halloween already, and I wouldn't have been able to just find the proper supplies. But one day I will get that fucking Madness Returns costume.
Next year's Halloween. Let's go.
Next year, that's
yes.
true. Because the main thing is like she wears like punk boots basically, which
Yeah.
if you ever tried shopping for like alternative boots or punk boots or just goth boots, they're not cheap. They are never ever cheap.
I get so nervous, like, because I'm like, oh, I'd love a pair, but I can only like buy them online, and I feel I don't like buying shoes online. 'Cause I'm like, what if they don't fit?
Same. It's so nerve
infuriating.
wracking. But there's that one, and then my other cosplay that I've done, which has kind of just become like a backup cosplay in case like the absolute worst thing happens and I don't have anything else. It's my civilian Steve Rogers costume, because I have a Captain America backpack, like in the shape of his shield, which is fucking awesome. It's a real hit in high school. Like everyone wanted to punch it, but because it's made out of hard plastic, they would punch it, and then it'd be like, ow, what the fuck?
Be surprised? Like,
yeah.
That's yeah.
It's impressive
It
how many
was
times
our
that
high school.
happened.
That makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
they also like punch a wall and go, ow, what the hell?
I made it some sort of brick or something. I thought it was foam. Foam?
But like, I wanted to do a Captain America cosplay, but I didn't want to like do the whole uniform and everything, because like getting a good one of those would be incredibly expensive. So I was like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll like wear the civilian outfit he wore in the 2012 Avengers movie, because that's basically just like 1940s man outfit, which I can find in a thrift store.
True.
Which I did. I already had like a brown leather jacket, which I got from somewhere else, I don't know where. But like I think I went to a Salvo's and I found like the exact like khaki pants and the exact like blue like button-up t-shirt from like that era as well. It felt awful to wear. It was so thick and like kind of cardboardy, but it was authentic. So like I still have it and everything. It's a fucking surprisingly good cosplay I have. I just don't have the right boots for it. It's just always been an issue for me, but nah. But, yeah, those are the two I have.
Mimi.
Um,
More cosplay.
I've got a funny Halloween kind of story with cosplay.
It's a funny Halloween, but it's kind of a story.
Yes. So this is for, you know, when I made the Tickety Talks,
Gas.
cosplay TikToks, and you know what a like a cosplay chain sort of thing, where you like do a cosplay and then you duet that video, and then you can duet that video and make it like a full chain. So I was like, for this Halloween, I'm gonna do a bunch of cosplays and duet the same video, like the different each video. So it's just a line of me in different cosplays for Halloween, like doing a dance
Oh, that's fun.
sort of thing.
Hell yeah.
And I'll just like quickly just list like, so I did like Deku in his ghost costume, and then I did it as a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts, and then I did David from Crooked Man. Do you know the game Crooked Man? The RPG game.
I've heard of it.
It's like it's a very good game. I highly recommend if you like spooky RPG games. I also did Daniel from Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Oh.
Which no one knew who it was.
That's fun.
And I'm like, I don't care. I'm having fun. I got this old lamp
Hell
from
yeah.
the garden. I did a witch, just a random witch. One of my personal favorites was Halloween. I did Amber McLean from Danny Phantom.
Oh.
So I thought that was
Nice,
really
nice.
cool. I did a character called Mai from Ghost Hunt, spooky anime. And the final one I did was the funny part of the story. So I was doing this all of October, right? Just doing this chain and doing videos, all sorts of videos with these characters. This is, what year was this? 2020. So this is 2020 Halloween. Halloween Day, I was sick really bad.
Oh no.
It was like, this is like during like, you know, COVID seasons. Well, I thought it was going to be COVID, but it turns out it wasn't. But like, I was awful, like sick. And I had one cosplay left. And I was like, I'm doing this. And it wasn't even a cosplay anyone knew. I was like Watanuki from Holic, which is also a not very well-known series. I didn't even put makeup on. I just threw on the costume, wig, tried to do the dance, but didn't do much of it. And then I threw it off and went to bed. I was so sick and I was just felt awful, but I was like, I need to do this.
Oh my god. Fair.
But other Halloweens I did like Akira from Devilman Crybaby.
Oh.
I did like a femme
Fuck
Akira,
yeah.
which I don't think I could do again, but it was very cool. Yeah, I funny enough, I was always pretty basic with my Halloween stuff because I was once I got into TikTok, I was cosplaying all the time, so I didn't do anything really special for Halloween. I think like Akira was the most like, you know, unique cosplay thing I did for Halloween.
Yeah, no, fair. Like, especially if it starts to become a hobby, you're like, oh, I mean, I guess I could
Yeah,
find
like,
another
you could-
costume somewhere.
Yeah, it's like everyone's like, "Oh, why aren't you when dressing up?" And I'm like, "'Cause I'm always dressing up. I just want a break. I just want to sit down and watch horror movies."
Being me is the costume. Bloody hell.
This is the scary costume.
Boo. Oh, fuck.
That's what I did this year. I just like watched horror movies with my sister. I didn't even dress up.
No, fair. I mean, I do my fucking
Fair.
crazy. I'm gonna watch as many horror movies as I can in a month.
Yeah, I watched Scream for the first time, and I had such a good time.
Yeah. So no,
I just made cupcakes this year.
I
Aw.
watched I think 22 movies this year's one. I'm never gonna beat last year's, which was 42 movies. But I was single,
Wow.
so like, and like it was a thing I afterward like this year like I was like thinking of like on the build up to like Halloween, like I have to watch so many movies. I'm like, wait a minute, the thing I've been doing for the past like couple of years, that's very single behavior, isn't it? And it's like, oh yeah, that's single behavior. I'm like, fuck it out. You don't.
I've actually been watching more movies since dating because me and my partner have like we've been like trying to introduce each other to movies we haven't seen.
Oh yeah, no, that's always
Hell
fun.
yeah.
And that's been really fun because then we get to experience it together.
Yeah, because at the moment, Army and I are going through the Monster High movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's been real fun of going through that, and again, every so often, we're like, well, maybe we could like dress up as that for a thing. Maybe I don't know. That's a good idea. Maybe. But yeah, no, we've been slowly going through those movies. I think I've seen 4 of them now. I'm having a fun time. I'm having a good time. Though it's like as we're going on, and I'm like, oh, we're up to this movie. Okay, this is the one that Army's hyping up, and then after that one, I'm like, but then we get to the one I want to watch, the one I'm the most curious about. But the getting the Gen 1 doll is a cent and a half, tell you what. I've been like, I wonder how much, $200? I can't afford that. Because I'll be being like, yeah, you can get the new ones, and they're great, they're very well quality, but like, they're different characters. And I'm like, that's true. Oh boy. But I want the one of the character I like. What am I, a Ninja Turtles fan? Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
So every time when I was like, yeah, they did this, I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm a Ninja Turtles fan. I get how merchandising works. I understand. I understand how it works. I get it. It's like, yeah, but they have different costumes. Dude, you have no idea how many action figures they sold separately with the Ninja Turtles in like baseball outfits or Halloween costumes and shit. Fucking A. Yeah, no, watch it. But yeah, no, I also had uni this semester, or this year, which is, I took a year, I bit off last year around Halloween, so I had all the time in the world. But yeah, no, back to costumes.
Back to
Monster High is a topic for another day.
Yeah.
Just need a whole episode on Monster High.
Oh my god.
The wistful sigh, you're like, oh, if only.
Oh, there's so much. Maybe that might be finally the ticket to get Army on a podcast.
Oh my god, yes.
I probably have to sit out of that because, like, I know next to nothing about Monster High. I just have like a few of the dolls.
That's the fucking research. But also it's difficult. Look, that episode's got to be complicated because like Gen 3 you just can't find. It's very difficult to get except for just like best of clips.
You say gonna like you've already planned it and like made a date for it and everything.
Yeah.
Which I know you have.
25th of October, 2025. A doy.
You just look at your calendar, it's already marked, you're like, what the fuck?
This is my stupid power I have of like, I just commit to something, so everyone look out for, this is a joke unless it actually happens, and it's still a joke. But for October 25th, 2025, it probably isn't a Wednesday, which is when these come out. Let's see. What is that?
You actually checking that?
Yeah, it's a Saturday. Oh boy. Okay, but yeah. So cosplay stuff. I wanted to ask a little bit more about the TikTok stuff because, I mean, Damo and I haven't really done. I've made a TikTok or two in my day, but like I haven't done any.
Back in my day.
But so I was wondering, like, how's that with cosplay? Because I have only really started doing it for cons and conventions. So, like, I was just wondering, I was like, how does that work? Was that fun? Was it good? Was it bad? What? I don't know. I don't know that world. Open the gates as much as you would like.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll start with, like, TikTok mainly became big because of cosplay.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because cosplay wasn't as huge until COVID happened and people were stuck at home.
Which is so funny. The thing where you dressed up and go to convention got big when you couldn't go to convention and you were depressed.
Oh, we're better.
Which is like caused. Okay, so it's caused a bit of a funny shift because you can tell people at conventions who have gotten into cosplay during COVID because they don't have the con etiquette. It's really funny. You can like tell. Because some people are like run around getting excited and stuff, and we're like, okay, that's cool, but you can't just jump on other people. You can't just like take photos without asking. You know, like it's always really funny. You can tell. When I started TikToks, I was just like, oh my god, I can cosplay. I can cosplay at home and do stuff and not have to wait until con, right? So that's why I started cosplay. And with really shitty cosplays, because of course you don't start perfect. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. A lot of cosplayers need to know. You don't start perfect. You're gonna. It's okay to be shit.
You start out with your paper mache Iron Man suit that is colored in with crown. It's fine.
Because people like go full on like have to be perfect, and it's like nope. When I got a Hatsune Miku wig, I still don't have the costume. I just do rolling girl Miku. I just like put fake bruises on my face and like wear a black jumper, and I'm like, yep, I'm Hatsune Miku.
I mean, anything is Hatsune Miku. You could get a rock and put that wig on it and be like, it's Hatsune Miku.
That's so true, though.
True.
Oh
That's
my
the
god,
good
we
thing about
love
Vocaloids.
Hatsune Miku.
The thing with Vocaloids, though, is like you can do song versions of them and not their base outfits. So that's what's really cool about them. I think that's why I started with Vocaloid on TikTok. Like I did Hatsune Miku and Gumi, and I loved doing Gumi.
Gumi's great.
Yeah, I do the Matryoshka jacket, hoodie, and that's great.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, starting off on TikTok, it was great when I first started. Because you just make your video, you do your audio, you know, people are like, huh, cool. Or people say other things, which I can't say.
Kind of just how TikTok is.
Yeah, kind of just how the internet is. Go.
But TikTok was getting bad at the point when TikTok itself didn't like cosplayers. So they started a system where they soft block the tag cosplay.
What? What the fuck?
So if you've ever noticed cosplay videos that aren't tagged cosplay, that's why. Because
Oh, wow.
they just did not like it. And so cosplayers came up, I remember they came up with a new tag, which I think also got soft blocked. Which, what was it? It was like creative disguise, I think?
That's the fun tag.
Yeah,
Hell
because I
yeah.
started using it after a while, and I remember my views were going up again. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It was like you couldn't tag cosplay or tag other things, because then TikTok will kind of be like, okay, we're just not going to put you on the For You page, essentially.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
so
because
weird.
TikTok wanted to change their image from because it was just the cosplayers is what made the app essentially at the beginning. That's what a lot of people were on there for. And then, you know, other people were getting on there to do other things. You know, there's all different sides of TikTok. Like, you've probably been on different sides of TikTok. If you're not on cosplay TikTok, you're probably on, like, anime TikTok, gaming TikTok, frog TikTok. There's all kinds. And TikTok
I'm on Shark
wanted...
TikTok.
I'm on
Shark TikTok.
autism TikTok.
We all are on autism TikTok.
Yeah, but mine are a lot more explicitly just like, hey, we're just gonna talk about like an issue you might be having. So it's like, oh, okay, all right, cool. Or like some fun comedic stuff, or it's like some skits, or some skits that are related to autism that have an important learning lesson that are in there. And I'm like, yeah, no, this is a good way to consume this. Yum 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 yum.
It's like a funny video, and you're like, oh, this is good. Then you look at the tags, it says neurodivergent. You're like, oh, shit.
No, it's a funny. It's just like, hey, like, what two characters having a discussion about autism and like this environment grew up in. I'm like, this is very funny, very well done. Yeah, no shit, I find it good. I'm like, yeah, good. That's some good content right there.
The For You page is being a little too accurate.
I know. I wish there was. Well, I don't know if I brought it. Because there was the sexuality talk and the gender one. But like, there was a moment where it was like, there was a TikTok I saw. It was just like how could you be bi and not have immediately been like, wait, what about gender? And I'm like, I didn't have that. 6 weeks later, I swear to God. And I was like, what the fuck? And I couldn't find that TikTok again. I was always able to comment it, you son of a bitch. How did you know? The fuck you? How'd you do this to me? What have you done? Oh.
But, yeah, so TikTok wanted to move their image to pretty white people dancing, essentially.
Which is how I always thought it
yeah.
was when it was advertised in the early stages.
Yeah, because that's just how they advertise it now. And to the point where they'll be
like-
talking about big TikTok stars going here, and I'm like, who are these people? I've never
It's
heard
like
of them.
it's the pit I'm trying to get out of with my For You page because I barely ever use the app.
Yeah, I
Same.
was...
They
They
will still
keep coming up and I'm
throw it
like,
at ya.
go away.
I was lucky because when I first got TikTok, I followed 3 people immediately who did skits that I was watching on YouTube. Like, back before YouTube Shorts or whatever, it was just like compilations of TikToks, and I'm like, okay. And I was like, I like these D&D comedic skits they're doing. I'm going to follow these 3 people, which immediately jumped the boat. Like, I sailed very quickly out of straight TikTok, and I was like, oh, okay, it's a bit Australian over here. Well, now we're gone. But yeah, no, you just gotta follow like a few people, and then just keep using the following. You just gotta work through it a little bit more, and it'll eventually be fine for a bit. And then sometimes it will just be atrocious, and then leave it for like a month. It'll come back and it'll be fine again. But yeah, it's very unfortunate to hear that. What banning? That's such a. My goodness.
That's a lot of messy stuff with TikTok. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So much. They do a lot of soft blocking.
I've used Tumblr. I'm familiar with the soft blocking stuff.
But because I've essentially, I don't really make TikTok videos anymore. I've essentially dropped off. I got a bit of burnout.
Reasonable.
And also doesn't help that once I came out as non-binary, it was a bit harder to cosplay and that, because I doesn't sit with my like gender. No, it doesn't sit.
Yeah.
I can't do a lot of my female characters anymore.
It's because I've been getting into cosplay. I've also started to run into that issue immediately where I'm like, but I want to be Lupin.
It's really because there'll be people who are like cosplay characters, but they'll change it. Like they'll change the outfit to make it more comfortable for them, and it's like, hell yeah, you go.
Yeah.
And then people are like, that's not the canonical outfit. It's like, shut up, we don't care. It's their character.
Yeah.
Like, let them
as
change
long as
it.
it's like within the vibe of the character and it works. Like you're like, yeah, or just a good outfit. Like you look at it and be like, oh damn, you look at the tags, you're like, that's a cosplay. Fucking A, good job.
There's like a character I miss cosplaying, Futaba from Persona 5. And I'm 100% just considering if I cosplay her again, I might just have a short orange wig instead of the long one.
Yeah,
because
okay.
her outfit in general is pretty, like, you know, I vibe with it. But it's just having the long hair that just makes me go a bit ick sometimes.
So, okay, because I barely know anything about Persona. That's the orange hair programmer girl from... Yeah, okay. The one who I was watching my roommate play the finale of the game, and I'm like, I reckon I'd have a good time with that character. Like, I reckon I'd think they're a fun character. And my roommate looked at me, looked back at the character, and went, "How did you pick it? How did you do it so quickly? I'm doing the finale, but goddamn, like you would really like that character, yeah." Okay, cool. It's
love Futaba.
no, yeah, that.
I love a lot of the characters are really good in that game.
Yeah, no, that character especially, I reckon, could like flow into like a fun. If you do it a bit more non-binary, you cut the hair a bit shorter, you do a couple adjustments, it would be great.
Yeah, definitely. And it was funny when I was doing mask cosplays, like when I was doing Deku, and I was doing like, who else is masculine? I'm just looking. A lot of the other male characters are very feminine because they're pretty anime boys.
Amnesia? Such a femme. Such a you-go girl.
It's like...
Pyramid Head? Oh man, no, he's such a fanboy.
Baby girl. Fuck it out. I just said that. Yeah.
When I did I think I did Haikyuu characters and characters from Tokyo Revengers as well. They're kind of masculine. So I wanted binders for them. And I wasn't, this is when I wasn't really out to my family yet. I'm out to them now and they're very supportive, but this is back then. And I knew they would notice me with a binder because they've seen me in my cosplays. Like they're, you know, I'm open with them with cosplaying, so they would notice. So I'm like, hey besties, I'm gonna be getting some binders, but it's for the cosplay, only for the cosplay. That's all. That's all it's for. And they're like, okay, child, we believe you. You know, have fun. And then I just like, you know, look in the camera, the fucking Death Note music plays, and I'm like, all according to my plan. If I just wear it casually at home, you know, they won't notice. No one will say a thing.
Used to it.
It's for the cosplay. Essentially. And then I grew out of the binders and I'm sad. I need new binders.
No.
But it was very funny, like, doing that sort of stuff, because I'd be always cosplaying male characters. My parents were like, why are you always cosplaying male characters? I'm like, I just think they're neat. You know? No issues here.
I want that art. I want, like, your fucking character looking at the fucking potatoes with Deku's mask and like, I just think they're neat. Oh, fuck, that's great.
Oh, Lord.
Victoria, you know what to do.
Victoria, get on it. I'm gonna commission her now.
Oh, good shit, good shit.
Fuck yeah.
I also got off TikTok after I started a TikTok series and got severely burnt out from it.
Oh, fair.
Fair.
I never finished it either because I pressured myself too much to finish it, and it just couldn't do it. I had it written and everything, I just could not do it.
Damn, no.
And
fair.
that's when I got followers from that. I got people asking me like, when is the next episode coming out? And I'm like, bruh, I can't do this. I got too much in my life.
Oh, no.
So yeah, that's when I started dropping off TikTok more. And then like gender things happened, so I just couldn't even wear the cosplays. I can't like wear makeup and stuff.
Damn,
It's like
that's
really tricky. I was in cosplay recently for Victoria's art stall. I was helping her with the art stall, and we were both cosplaying from Persona 5 again. She was a femme Akira, and I was Goro Okechi.
Nice.
And I was trying so hard with the eyeliner. She helped me with the eyeliner as well, but I just couldn't. It just wouldn't look right for me, and I was just like, I can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I didn't wear much makeup for that day. But I still enjoy wearing cosplays. I still love cosplay. I love watching people making cosplays and following other people. Like, I've seen people who do like paper mache wigs.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's rad.
That's so
It's
cool.
so rad. I've seen people do like with their hijabs using pins and hair ties to tie their hair, not their hair, but their hijab to make it into a hairstyle. I think that's really
cool.
clever.
That's rad.
And I've seen so many clever stuff. And like, I also love like people who do like the really like accentuated cosplay, like where they have a million like trinkets on their cosplay, but like it's not the character doesn't wear them at all. But I'm just looking at it, I'm like, yes. This is great.
Yes.
Shiny. I like it. Yeah, I still absolutely love watching people making cosplay stuff and do it, but I'm just like, I'm now restricted back to cosplaying only at cons like I was as a kid, but by choice now, because I've just got other things to do. I just don't have the mental strength, the energy, the gender.
I mean, reasonable.
I blamed cosplaying Hatsune Miku. She trans my gender, and I'm just like, damn it. Anyone who's cosplayed Miku, you'll understand. You'll get me.
Me sitting there, well, I've already trans the gender, but if I cosplay Miku, what happens?
Yeah, what a double trans.
Oh,
You
no.
transcend gender.
Oh,
Transcend the gender.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous one. I gotta pull that out of like the stop. I gotta pull that out of the ultimate move. If I'm getting like chased by the bad guys, turn around, they're coming. I'm like, I got the idea. Puts on the wig, ascends.
I think that's also why I love like I want to cosplay my online persona to cons more, because you know I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to wear a wig. It's just my mask and cool like vest and pants.
Yeah, because that was the other thing.
That's a good idea.
We first met it. Well, we met beforehand in calls and whatever, but like we met in person
Yeah.
for the first time at a convention. Which well, I mean, damn it, you were there too. You're there for the first day, and
I was there for the first one.
yeah. But,
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, which Damo dressed up as Steve Rogers and I dressed up as the 10th Doctor again because we're like, we don't.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have the. What are we gonna do? Like, which I think for both those outfits are kind of the last time we could wear them, because like your hair was growing in a different way, and like I gender in a different way, but no, on the second.
My hair was the right shade, but wasn't the right length was the problem.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, the gender some, but that was still fun cosplay. I had a good time, like, you know, that was good. But the second day, a bunch of us from the Chaos Crew, because we all met each other, we all dressed up as characters from the Minecraft thing we're doing, which was fun.
It was very fun. I like seeing everyone in their
That
characters.
was really cool. That wig I hated because it kept getting in my eyes.
Oh no. You need a heck a lot of bobby pins, not body pins. My bad.
Body pins.
Body pins. And cosplayer's best friend is that yellow can of hairspray, which every cosplayer freaking use. GB20 or so, I don't know. I never. Listen, I'm not the best cosplayer. I never styled my wigs.
But yeah, but it was very fun seeing everyone in the outfits. The only weird downside was I liked when I was getting recognized. That was fun.
Yeah.
But no, it was very good. It was very fun, especially your outfit, because obviously seasoned cosplayer and stuff. But especially the way you have your character in the lineup. I can look at that and I'm like, that's very gender for you, and that's fun. I can notice. That's fun. I can be like, that is so cool. With the mask and it's great. It's a really fun design. I think it's really cool.
Thank you.
It's great. I like designs and characters, and I'm also quite. I've been doing so much of that Minecraft storytelling. If you're interested, it's all on the second channel. Fuck yeah, that is crazy. I do have a second channel. Go watch the lore and bullshit. Because by the time this comes out, there'll be at least another stream. I'm sure of
Hopefully,
it. No,
yeah.
definitely.
Damn.
This is coming out in February. It'll be fine. We got plenty of time. But no, yeah, go watch them. They're really fun.
Yes, Kara's very good at the lore.
I'm just good at bullshitting and making a story on the.
That's Minecraft lore. Bullshitting.
That's writing. It's just a lot of bullshit and something happens. But yeah, no, go watch that. But no, because characters are really interesting. I'm really invested. It's good. But so yeah, no, that was the thing we did at a convention. I think was it you who took the photo of me with the candy lolly, treating it like a cigar?
Yeah. Because you were doing it casually, I think, and I was just like, I need a photo of this.
I was just sitting there being because I bought I spent $200 on boots, which is a bit more than I was intending on paying. The clerk was so nice. I think I got them for a little bit cheaper. Not aggressively, but they could tell I was walking in being like, I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, shoe place. I'm looking for cheap and like this. But no, they're very good boots. They're very fun. But yeah, no, I did that. I had that, my hat, the glasses. It was fun. It was cool. Fuck. If it's good to continue into this path, I do want to talk about them as I's most recent cosplay, and hence this particular episode coming out or being recorded at the time of this recording, because we recently did a two-person cosplay that was very fun, and I feel it'd be fun to talk about. Demo.
Yeah. So how how do we want to do this?
You go, Demo. You talk. You bring it up. You're more of. You.
Oh, is this the thing? Oh my god, yes, talk.
Yes. Demo, you explain. 'Cause you go.
Yeah. All right. So the first year we went to con, which is when we were as the Doctor and Steve Rogers. Just so woefully unprepared as such. We were looking around at all of these costumes and cosplays and being like, oh man, they're so cool. We should do something like that next year. It's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That one over there. And then off in the distance, we see them. Arina and Danielle. And we're just like, oh, because we weren't fucking expecting to see that of all things just right here. Which for context, they're Game Grumps characters based off of I'm pretty sure they're based off of Dirty Pair.
Yeah,
they're
the 80s.
Old anime style. It's so cool.
Yeah,
I had
very
Daniela.
Cool.
I had a Daniela body pillow.
What the fuck?
Oh fuck yeah!
What happened to it,
man?
I gave it. My sister had the Arena one, so we both had matching, and I gave Daniela to her.
That's reasonable. That's fair.
Fair.
She needed a body because she got back issues. She was
fair enough.
I'm looking at this
Totally
body
fair.
pillow and it's all crumpled up because it's just to support her back. Adios.
Oh man.
That's so rad.
Yeah, no, so So we went up to them because we were like, fucking, like, should we say hi? Yeah, of course, let's go up. And they were very, very nice. They were very cool. Their costumes were so fucking well made.
They were
as
so
well.
rad.
We got some pictures. So cool. We got some pictures with them as well. And it was like, we were at the convention center for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, we were still standing at the front waiting for like to meet up with other people.
Yeah, but it was at that point where we're like, okay, we know what we're doing next year. And,
You're at the con, you're already planning for next con.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like, I was supposed to do,
happened
like...
this year as well.
How do you pronounce it? Because I keep pronouncing it Game Gyaru, which is not how it's pronounced.
Game Gyaru.
Game
Game
Gyaru.
Gyaru. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, you explained, and you didn't say the name, and I'm like, motherfucker, you son of a bitch, you played me.
It's Game Gyaru.
Game Gyaru.
Game
Yeah.
Gyaru.
Yeah.
And it was so fun being like, that's the next one. That's the one we're gonna do. And you know, 2023 rolls around. January, I'm like, I gotta start saving. I gotta work it out because I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I was chatting to Meep, and Meep's like, yeah, no way. Sometimes, like, you know, I've made a cosplay or two, and I'm like, I have an idea. Could I please commission a thing? And they're like, yeah, sure. Oh, is that an asterisk there? Oh, let me have a look. Oh, they regretted that decision. Oh, okay then. Well, we're not there yet in the story, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that footnote whenever that comes back up. But yeah, so I spent, because not only did I do the thing of spend all the money to make the outfit, I also spent the extra money to pay the person to make the outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Which, hey, look.
Which, granted, it turned out really, really fucking good.
Way better than if I tried. So, that's my fun little skill. I'd say I have money. I don't. I'm just very committed to commissioning people. And
You're very stubborn.
There's a portion of my paycheck every fortnight that comes out with. That goes to the commission file. Off it goes.
That's actually a clever
Yeah,
idea.
it's good.
I should start doing a commission folder, like, for
That's
future
how for
commissions.
commissioning Damo, and then when Eric and Victoria, it's just like, oh, I have the money, and it's always fun because they're like, you know, it's the place is like, oh, well, you know, you, like, pay when you can. So it's like, oh, here you go, all of it immediately. I'm up front because here you go. That way you have it, and you know I've already paid for it.
Yeah.
$80, you say? I can just find. There you go. There's $80. Have fun. Enjoy.
It's fun. But,
Victoria
like,
is always trying to, like, not get me to pay her, and I'm just like, no. I pay my fucking artist.
Yes! Yes! Go King!
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
We were like pretty immediately like, all right, so who's gonna be? Okay, I'll be Arana, you'll be Daniela, of course.
Yeah.
Because like we just have like this running inside joke of like we're basically already like Dan and Aaron anyway, so like this is easy.
Like, Damo was more like Aaron, and I'm more like Dan. But we do swap every so often because we're people. And it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to be the chill one,
It's
but it's
really
also
fun.
fun to be the maniac. You, the audience, can decide who is who.
It really changes on I would say like a
minute basis.
hourly basis.
Oh, no, hourly fits a bit better. Yeah.
You're like, why not both?
Why not both? Both is good.
Yeah, both is good. We say as
Yeah.
people who are either non-binary, bi, or gender fluid. Yeah, both are great. Actually, this is fun.
Yeah, both are good.
Yeah.
They're right. The funny people on my screen are right.
It's good. We have the funny people. We made it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is such an honor. I'd like to.
Oh my, sorry, that just reminded me of a thing. I actually, I was watching Game Grump moments because of course, and I was like, thinking of this moment, and I was trying to remember. I'm like, did this happen? I was like, it was a thing about an appendix bursting out, someone running around. I'm like, oh wait, that was Cara and Damo. I thought I thought of a moment with you guys, and I thought it was a Game Grumps moment, and I was like, when did this happen? And I was like, wait, it wasn't.
Oh my god.
Wait, I could edit it
Guys, a
in.
Game
I could
Grumps
edit that
level.
in. Guys, cut the clip.
fuck.
Cut the clip. Mimi
I
edited.
never want to edit in things on this show.
Yeah, but it's a thing that Mimi did. I can do what I want. I'm an editor. And also,
Oh god, no. Not my shitty editing
no,
I
it's
did on
great.
my
It's
fucking
perfect.
phone.
We love it. It's the only place you can watch that clip.
Oh no, my.
Pancreas. What? Ah! It falls behind. What the fuck? Pancreas slowly peers itself out of the body.
What are these bits?
Fresh air, freedom.
How do you manage to come up with like the most asinine bits just out of nowhere?
It runs. You besiege Chase. What's happening? I got this. Monica goes running out of the room. The pancreas sprints out the hallway. Natsuki, really confused. Screaming, not in pain, but in just pure shock. The pancreas running to the hallway, darts around the corner, blood spots leading it behind. As Monica's on Chase. I got you now, you son of a bitch. Pulls out a net. Whoop-boom! Catches the pancreas. Ah, you're not leaving this time. No. Slowly, after about 15 minutes, Monica comes back into the room with a net, holding the pancreas in hand. Let me out! I'm gonna be free! I swear I'll get out of here one day! Yeah, alright, you motherfucker. Natsuki passed out from screaming. They pick up the pancreas and put it back in, cutting off its little arms and little legs to make sure it won't escape. It'll grow them back, but not this time. This is the third time this has happened this month, and I'm making sure it stays in there. They go it in. Yuri, the stitches. Yuri comes over with the stitches. You got it, boss.
What the fuck?
Monica takes the stitches and slowly stitches up Natsuki, stands them back up like a cardboard cutter, and cut back to scene. Somebody
Down.
please clip that.
My fucking god, dude. What the fuck was that?
That was a good clip. Ha 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 ha. Power of editing. That's what a high honor. That was a crazy. We never continued doing the Doki Doki streams. We did stop those.
No.
Yeah, we got to the horror and went, anyway. It's been
What?
over a year.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Oh, but no. I do want to talk about trying to assemble that cosplay. Because, you know,
Yes.
it was fun going around and being like, hey, I was like, hey Meep, let's just try and sort this out. Let's try and work it out. And looking at the design, being like, there's a lot of skin here. Let's work with this. But no, it was very fun, like, assembling that outfit. And obviously, you know, when you have a wide variety of tits and you've got, like, a very particular, you know, type of outfit you gotta have, and, you know, I'm like, okay, it's showing a lot of tit in the outfit, okay. I'm gonna go with the unit. I'm gonna go with the drag tits. I think they're gonna be the best for this one. It's gonna fucking sweat like hell, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great. So being like, cool. I don't have a bra for this. We've got to find bras for this. Sort all that out and doing all that shopping and like getting like the right things. Like, okay, go on the spotlight and being like, all right, Meep, you know what to do. It's like, all right, we'll get like, okay. It's like, well, ideally we want like four-way stretch, but this one's three-way stretch, and you know, I think that will do. There's an asterisk up there. Oh, it's the same one as before. At least regrets his decision later. Okay, that's fun. We'll get to that eventually. But like, it's like, yeah, that's fine. Assembling all the stuff and being like, yeah, cool. That was really fun. Hanging out with a friend, doing cosplay stuff. I was having a blast. And then like, you know, going in and like while I started saving earlier in the year, like it was the thing of like, yeah, we kind of want to do this in the back half because like your body will change. And it's like, that's a very good point. You know, and like especially because there's a skin tight outfit and measuring and stuff, like it's kind of important. And so we get to it and we start like, you know, like the measurements. I'm like, here's the jacket we're using, like gather up all that stuff. So measurements, start like applying stuff and like, okay, how does this work? And the fun moment where it's like, hey, so because it's skin tight, I'm gonna need to glad wrap you a bunch. And I'm like, oh, the cosplay thing I've seen before. Yeah, go for it. This sounds like fun. And they're like, all right. Right? I'm like, cool, a new experience, rad. I'm so excited. It was fun. There were some fun moments. I just like watching the Clara go around. I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is something. This is fun. This is something. But apparently, because Meep was getting a lot of help from like they were getting help from like their like friends who also do like some cosplay stuff and helping out. A lot of people were like, this is a really cool cosplay. Can we have it? and then like me would have been like, no, because I'm getting money for it. So no, you cannot have it. It is someone else's. And like having to do all that up and set up, it looks gorgeous. Like
it looked amazing in the photos.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
Like we ended up like
It's so good.
Like while originally we intended to make the shorts, like after like 2 failed attempts, like we was like, fuck it, I'm just buying like just gonna go out and buy like bike shorts, and I'm like, yeah, that's good, that works, that's fine, because again, there's gonna be a lot of fuck ups on your cosplay, and you go by the philosophy that you should also do when you're building a computer. Good enough. As most things in life, just go for it. It's like, that's good enough, it'll hold. We did it. You know, not everything's going to be perfect. Some things are going to be the Simpsons hit and run video game, held together with duct tape, string, and the hopes and dreams of your team.
Yeah.
So you guys are definitely going to wear these cosplays again, right?
Yeah,
I'd like to.
Yeah, I mean,
I still have it.
we talked about the idea of doing like fun music videos with them. Because I'm like, oh, Ninja Sex Party is a band. I reckon we could do something like that. Star Bomb's also a thing. That's a bit different. It's like, yeah, we'll
I
work
would
something
like
out.
to touch mine up just a bit because of like of course like I procrastinate with everything, so I procrastinated with this one. It's like it's a little bit scuffed. So like
Yeah.
I can't work out whether it'd be cleverer to film it in winter where it's colder. I don't want to do it in summer. At least not when I'd have
Yeah.
the aircon not working in my room, and it is
Could always go for like a healthy middle, go for autumn.
yeah. Like, I was thinking about autumn, and like, probably
is
autumn
true.
might be good. Because spring's not a healthy medium. That is an unhealthy tirade.
Imagine like a bug going after you and you're in cosplay running around.
Imagine a swarm of birds going after me.
Oh, true. Swooping season. Oh, God.
That was like, "Quah, boing," as I hit the tit and bounce off.
One magpie is about to swoop and the other magpie stops and is like, dude, no, those are Genkiaru. You can't do that.
No, Mabba was like, dude, you can't swoop. Look at them tits. God damn. That's some Amazon shit right there. As in, like, the company, not like the place. Crazy. But no, it was very fun assembling the cosplay. Hot glue was quite warm as you feel it, like, it touched the outfit and press on you. But no, it was very good. It was made, like, the 2 days prior. I was, like, finished. But no, it was very exciting. Damo, what was it like making the cosplay rather than just spending so much money? Like, a lot of money, but
good God.
I spent
yeah.
so much money, but also I got the cheap end of what that cosplay would be. Again, a lot of it was me being like, this was fun to do, but also there was a lot of very stressful moments. I'm not think I'm gonna do tight fitting again. I'm not doing commissions anymore.
Oh, no.
In the way of like I'm gonna do other things. I'm just gonna do other stuff. There was some fun moments. There was some cool stuff. Like on the jacket, it's gorgeous. Like me painted all the stuff on, like all like the back prints and stuff for the Gimigaru. Like for all that, it looks amazing. It's stunning. But yeah, no, it was very taxing, and I hope they enjoy the money I sent them, because like, yeah, no, this would have cost you at least maybe triple the amount you paid, or double at the very minimum. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, yeah, but this was an experiment. We were experimenting with something. I never done anything like this before, so that's why we did it. And I'm like, yeah, it's good.
God bless me.
I want to be like, I owe so much. I'm like, no, I did. I paid the money. I owe nothing. I'm scot-free.
Yeah, you did.
Yippee! Scot-free.
Yeah, how was it? What was it making the cosplay demo?
Oh my god, and like as with every creative project of mine, it's just hellish. Hellish. But then like you see the light at the end of the tunnel and it's like, I guess it's fine. Yeah, this'll do. Yeah, okay, off we go then. Woo! I mean, for the most part, I was able to get it just like, you know, like pretty well done. Like the pants, I managed to snag like some white cargo pants on sale because I kept waiting for it to go on sale, and then every time I was like, okay, I'll like, that's on sale at the moment. I'll buy it tomorrow. It goes back up in price because it just be like that. And then I finally managed to snag it for like a, you know, like less than $60. Like,
Nice.
thank fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Working with spandex is very interesting.
Oh, no.
Not so much when you have a very dodgy sewing machine though.
Oh no.
Oh,
Because this time our power didn't go out, but then like we just ran into.
You wish it
like,
did.
Yeah. We just ran into like the more like newer high tech sewing machine that we have, which is still a very cheap sewing machine. You just ran into all of the problems you could possibly run into with the sewing machine. Is like the bobbin wasn't working, like just all the thread was breaking as well. We kept looking inside and be like, is it something going on inside? We can't figure out what's going on. It's like the fabric, the thread kept bunching up and everything. And it's like it, and then like you'd get it back to working normal again. I was like, oh my god, yes, we fixed it. And then like you use it again, and it's like it's broken again. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? So it was like, very painful. We basically just ended up switching back and forth between the newer sewing machine and the vintage sewing machine.
Oh, that would be so infuriating.
It was, it was infuriating, but like, it managed to get it done. Just, I was going to do the boots for it as well, because like I bought shoes for it to ruin as well, and I was like, yeah, cool, these will work. And I was like, I was still on like the chest piece, and I was like, I don't think the boots are going to get done for this. I'm just gonna wear regular shoes. This will be fine.
At least
And,
you were
like-
comfy, like wearing comfier shoes.
Oh
walking
yeah.
around con.
Oh yeah, like way comfier that way. I was originally gonna try and get a wig, but like I wasn't really sure how to go about the wig route, so I was like, my hair is like roughly the right amount of length. I'll just go in like this.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, it did. I'm really happy with how it came out.
It
And,
genuinely.
like I was actually able to be somewhat cool during that, apart from my legs. My legs were very, very sweaty because I had full cargo pants on.
Oh god.
But my chest, oh my god, my chest was so breezy that day. It was great.
Well, I had the opposite. I mean, like I was wearing tights. Yeah, I think there was one where I felt like a bit of sweat at like in between, like it was like in between like a tight. I'm like, that's not a fun feeling. But like, you know, I was wearing tights, I had the bike shorts on. That was breezy. Top half sweating like anything. Whew. Oh my goodness.
You get so sweaty when you're wearing cosplay, like with the wigs as
Yeah.
well. Like people don't realize how hot wigs
I remember
are.
at one point, I think I was feeling a sweat drop down from the wig and hit my face, and I'm like, oh goodness. But one of the most amazing things that happened when we did do like the outfits was, so you know, we rocked up a bit later than we were intending because a lot of traffic and stuff. We're walking in, we're like, okay, where's the line to get our tickets so we can actually get into the con? It was like around about lunchtime, walking in. As we're walking in, I see an Ariana pop out and be like, you! Arena like pop out like, you! And I'm like, oh, you!
Yeah.
And there was another people dressed just the fuck, it was so good.
It was so fun.
Was there a group?
No, it was another two people who were dressed the same as we were. Like, fuck! Oh my god!
It was
That's
really
so
funny because like you clocked it before I did. I was just kind of like doing my thing, just kind of like staring into like empty space, and then I see you beside me, just be like frantically pointing for it, and be like, "You!" And like, what? Is it people we know?
It's like the Spider-Man meme. You're just pointing at each
Yeah.
And then like I see like they're running towards us, and I was like, "Oh my god, what is happening?"
We were like, holy shit, what the fuck? That's crazy. And it wasn't the same people from last year. There were two different people.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
There's 3 groups of Genki Aros.
And it was also, which was
Technically.
great. We got photos. That was fun. But then like also like a few other people that called me like, hey, nice cosplay. We're like, thanks. Yeah, it's good. And like, yeah, that's amazing. That's good. And who was it? Like someone like one of the other people at the back of recognized us. Were like, that's real good. I like what you're doing here. Like that's really fun. That's great. I'm like, yes, good. I love this.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It was very fun.
But no, it was great. We got photos. Like we're just walking along trying. Well, there was so many fun stories. Like us walking along, be like, oh, we're so lost, but we look great. And then a person in front of us turned around and goes, yeah, you guys do look great, and turned back around and kept walking. I'm like, oh, how good's this?
Yeah.
I love conventions.
Those are my favorite convention interactions. It's just like, it's very, very brief, and like you never see them again, but it's like the most endearing thing that people say.
I have like, I remember at a con when I was Veronica at con, and I was like looking at stuff at Artist Alley or something, and it was like Doki Doki group, and the Sayori cosplayer was going like singing the song, like that's how I turned, because they were going, "You're planning your future, Veronica Sawyer," you know, they were singing that.
That is such a crazy way to get someone's attention. But in fairness,
Yeah, and I turned
in
around.
fairness, it's Doki
But-
Doki. It's people dressed up as Doki Doki chatting to a person who was dressed up as a thing from Heather's. That makes sense.
But it was so funny because they sang that to me, and I was just like, yo, and then they turned to leave, and I just shout out, like, love you, Sayori, you know, because Sayori's probably my favorite in the thing. And I saw this cosplayer pause, but they didn't turn around. And then they kept walking, but they lifted their fists in the air like some sort of, like anime protagonist in, like, shonen anime. And I was losing my mind.
Like the fucking end of Breakfast Club. Don't you
Exactly like the end of
forget
Breakfast Club.
about me.
Sayori just lifted their fist and walked away.
Oh, I want fan art on my desk. That's great. That's so good. I want the art of that one, just like the like as like the credits roll. Fuck, that's amazing.
That's how Doki Doki should have ended.
That's how our Doki Doki would end. When we pick up the stream. We're like, what were our characters again? What are we doing? Oh fuck. That Con has so many fun stories.
I still think about the guy that was walking around in a cardboard box that had Goku written on it.
I still think about Damo, you might remember it a bit better than I do. But we were walking around. I was trying to find like a particular stall.
Was this the girls like running
Gandalf?
by? The Gandalf, the sexy Gandalf.
The sexy Gandalf.
Yeah.
Sexy.
I can try to
Sexy
explain
Gandalf.
how that went.
Because like I could explain my side, and if there's anything I'm missing, like you can tell me. But we're walking around like some stalls because I was trying to find like some like Pokemon thing. I was like, I swear I saw it somewhere. Where the fuck could it be? As we're walking around, we turn to see a person dressed up as sexy Gandalf stumble, go to a bin, pretended to vomit, be like, oh my god, what have I done? And then like they're
It's like, I can't believe I said that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they like the store, like what we were just able to pick up from that scene there was like they were buying a thing off someone, and they like instead of saying bye, they said I love you.
Yeah, so like basically what happened is like we witnessed that, and then we see their friend like come up behind them,
and then
and then say something along the lines of like, why did you tell the store vendor that you love him?
And then
Oh my
and
god.
then we just cacked ourselves. And I'm pretty sure I don't know if Gandalf recognized us, but like the person, like the friend clocked us, like being like, holy shit, that is the best story ever. And then
Yeah, and then like so we're still walking around. We're like, because we're still trying to find this.
I think we
Pokemon
found it at
place,
this
and
point. We were just like having a wander afterwards, maybe.
we were lost in the sea of people,
Yeah.
just like trying to move around, and then we see the same pair of people running by us, And then I don't do you remember what the first thing they said was?
I don't remember the specifics.
Because I remember what the second half was. Like, the sexy Gandalf said something, and then, like, their friend said something along the lines of, like, yeah, that ass belongs to me. And then they turned around and looked at us.
I don't remember that.
Directly in the eyes.
I don't remember them turning around and looking us directly in the eyes. I remember us walking.
Oh, I remember that.
Okay.
I made eye contact with that person.
Yeah, but basically we're walking in opposite directions. Yeah, and it was a thing of us like, yeah, one of them said like something like something, and then yeah, that was like the response of like, and we're like, and then like they left and they were gone, and I'm like, I love them. They're great. Go team.
Yeah.
They're the best. They're my.
I hope they're
They're my
doing
favorite
well.
thing at
I hope they're
con.
still.
If you're listening to this, I doubt it at all. Please let me know. You guys are great.
Sexy Gandalf and Sexy Gandalf's friend. I have no idea.
were
I don't remember what you were
Supernova
cosplaying.
On, was that that would have been the Sunday.
That was it the Sunday?
Was it the Sunday? One of the days. One of the days of Supernova 2023 in November, Brisbane. We can say that. That's fine.
Yeah.
We don't live nearby to that. It's like, yeah, no.
You just
We don't
further
live
doxing
anywhere.
yourself.
We don't live anywhere. We're not in Australia.
We
No.
live on your computer screen, obviously. Duh.
Exactly.
Don't try and get us out. We're comfy here. I mean, look
We
at
like
this.
it for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, it's not great existing on the internet. Have you seen the internet? But, you know.
Just go to the good parts.
Just go to, like, this and, like, a Jacob Geller video. I'll have a good time. Yeah, no, they were great. I loved them. They're amazing.
They're very fun.
Oh.
I will say we have been recording for a good bit now, so should we move on to the stuff that we want to cosplay in the future?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, to finish it
And
off.
also, like,
with
some
that.
like little behind the scenes demo here. I have been the past like 15 minutes or so. I've been fighting my PC to make sure that my C drive doesn't like brick itself.
Oh shit, you're right. You're right.
Because like I got a notification about 10 minutes ago, like from my computer being like, you need to free up some storage space, and I was like, I know. Let me check. Oh, 800 megabytes in my C drive.
Delete,
That's
delete.
bad.
Okay.
And it's going down.
Okay.
Do you have C Cleaner?
I don't think I do. What? I've never heard of that actually.
C Clean. It's just a free cleaning thing that like cleans like random like shit off your PC. You can like customize like what you want to clear off, like cookies or like things in your bin and stuff. But I use it. And it's
Anyway,
pretty good.
Just sick.
What?
I shall get
As
that.
we might have to be a bit quicker than I thought. Demo, you go first, just in case things go topsy turvy.
So I actually do have a list of characters that I want to cosplay. I'll just bring it up real quick.
Fuck yeah.
So one of the first ones I have on here, which man I forgot I put down here, but I so want to do so bad, is Megamind. Because
Fuck yes.
Yes.
fucking love Megamind. I've also Edna from The Incredibles.
Oh my god, I had a friend who cosplayed her for ToCon once. It was brilliant.
That'd be
She kept
so
pointing at
fun.
random people, going, "No capes." All the superhero
it's so
cosplayers.
That's so good. That's amazing.
Oh my god. I wanna try out doing like either or both like Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny from Pokemon.
Yeah, I want to tag along
So
and
why
make
not
that
both?
adult. I'll do the other one. Like, I think that would be
Yes.
fun.
Very, very fun.
And if we do that once,
I
then we can do
want-
the opposite, which is my favorite, which is Officer Joy and Nurse Jenny.
yeah.
Brilliant.
want to be I've also got in here Jesse and or James from Team Rocket.
I want to do that actually.
Which I'd probably more so go for James, but still.
I'd be up for that as well. I don't know
Fuck
where the
yeah.
fuck I'm gonna get that hair, but like
Oh, you guys
Oh,
would kill
yeah.
it as Jesse and James.
Fuck.
Oh,
With the
that'd
right
be so
height
fun.
too.
That's true.
Fuck.
I've also the more recent ones I've gotten here. Shadow the Hedgehog. I want to try and design some sort of more cosplay friendly type of Shadow the Hedgehog look
I'm
without building a fursuit or
I'm
anything.
so excited for the wig. I want it to be some Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit with that hair. Oh my god.
Oh, it's gonna be so Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit is the most accurate way you can describe Shadow the Hedgehog week.
Is that the accurate way to describe
Yes.
Shadow the Hedgehog? Shadow the Hedgehog. You get bullshit.
Shadow the
Shadow the
Hedgie, yeah.
Hedgie.
Shadow the Heggy.
That shit is fuck.
It's so cute.
Oh, Shadow the Hedgie.
Oh, Shadow the Heggy.
Who's a
Who's
little
a good
Heggy hog?
Heggy?
Who's a little Heggy hog with a gun?
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, and the last one I have in here, which like actually added this like earlier today, actually like a monkey from Journey to the West, because I am like very very obsessed with Journey to the West at the moment, and mainly the Lego animated series around it. I wanna dress up as Sun Wukong, which do you know about that, Mimi?
The silence beckons.
It speaks volume.
I couldn't tell if Discord just cut out or just no one was talking.
It did cut out for me. I didn't hear what the fuck was said.
Oh, do you know what Journey to the West is?
No.
Okay, that's totally fair. I've got an I've got like the nearest image I have of him in here. I'll just put that up.
So this is from the like Monkey Kid.
So that's from the Lego show.
From the Lego animated
He's
show.
so cute.
Yeah, he's a
He's
bastard.
adorable.
He's a son of a bitch, but like a lovable kind.
He is.
He
He has committed so many crimes.
so many murders.
That little face.
Yes.
Yeah, so Journey to the West is a book from, or a series of books from, like 1590s China. It's a bit old, been a minute, around about the same time Shakespeare was doing his shit.
Yeah, it's
wow.
been adapted to modern things like hundreds and hundreds
so
of
you know
times. Like
Goku?
literally the most recognizable. Yeah.
Yeah, you know Goku? That's
Yeah.
Sun Wukong. That's Monkey.
He's
Yes.
literally just
The flying cloud, the
Because also
staff.
Sun Wukong is in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
a lot of characters and face stuff.
yeah.
There's so many things. But yeah, I want to either try going as like the Lego version of him because he just looks so cute. Or like I designed like my own interpretation of him, which I was already planning to do, but like it'd be fun to do as a cosplay form as well.
That'd be super
That'd
cool.
be fun.
Yeah.
The idea of like walking around like a convention and being like, is that Monkey? What?
Monkey.
Monkey.
No, that's a great idea. That's real fun.
Yeah, those are the ones I have planned.
Well, the two that you forgot are two people ones, which is fair enough, because I will say them now.
Oh wait, oh fuck, I did just remember one of them.
Yeah. I want to go as like Ashley, and we have Leon from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, because I am also very hyperfixated on Resident Evil, especially 4.
And I saw a picture
Nice.
of art on Twitter of Ashley, and I'm like, that is very gender. I wonder if I can do something about this.
Hello, Ashley. I'm gonna yoink that gender real quick.
Which is a very monkey laugh for those at home.
That was such a goblin laugh. Is that how you laugh whenever you steal someone's gender? You're like, hee hee hee.
But so there's that combo, which I think's the next one we want to try and do.
Yeah.
For whatever convention we end up doing next. Who knows at the moment.
At least they wear like actual people.
They wear
clothes.
actual people clothes that we can find.
Yeah.
At the moment,
I mean, I feel like mine may be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah,
it's
yours a little bit
more expensive,
yeah.
but yeah.
But yeah, the other one I'm really excited to do, and I want to do on the second day of like a convention, is Bill and Ted, because
Yeah.
Bill and Ted at a convention, because like I can do a Keanu Reeves impression. It's fine. I can just do it. It's so easy to be. I can do Ted. That's easy. I mean, gender's gonna be a bit funky, and we'll work with that as we go along. But I can do that. I can do that. That's so good. I already have 3 wigs. I'm going to get more. I'm trying to army about that, being like, how did I end up with so many wigs? It's like, you became a cosplayer. I'm like, how did I become a cosplayer? What happened? But
Like, Ma, I made it. I'm a
oh no,
cosplayer.
what have I done? I'm a cosplayer.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah, it's about as warm as I thought it would be in here. But yeah, like those are my main two I'm looking at doing. Like I've been watching so much Lupin the Third. Like I finished all
God,
of part
yes.
1.
Yeah.
I need to get more into it because I started it, but I
Which
didn't
part did you
finish it.
Same.
Any particular part?
I've actually got I've got the book of the original.
Oh,
novel.
the Lupin? Oh, the original manga or Lupin?
Arsène
Arsène
Lupin.
Lupin. Those are also crazy
They-
books, which I kind of want to get into. But no, Lupin the Third is great, really fun, and I'm sitting there being like, it'd be fun to get a group of people and cosplay these characters. But the thing is, I'm like,
Yeah.
but I already have the trench coat for Zenigata and the hat. But the issue is I'm like, that's gender though. I don't know what I want to do. Fuck. I happily play Zenigata. Like that's a fun role. I can be energetic and a maniac. I can be gay. That's easy to do. Like, dude, at the end of part 1, there was a lot of moments where Zenigata was crying, and I'm like, because he wasn't able to capture Lupin, or Lupin was giving up, and I was like, dude, you're so gay, and it's so nice to see. Like, you're a cop, so yuck, but, like, aside from that, like, you know, it's pretty good. You're a cop, but your only job is just to catch Lupin. Like, you are not doing fuck all in this series. The part 2 is a globe-trotting adventure, and Zenigata is in every episode. They go to, like, Rio, and, like Italy, and, like, other places. Fucking ass, like, my goodness, we're fucking going all over the shop, aren't we? And Zenigata's always there, and I'm like, you're so obsessed with this man. You're so in love.
I'm always so weak for the thief or villain and detective going after them. Like,
but
so I love like Akira and Akechi in Persona 5 and Moriarty and Sherlock and Moriarty the Patriot.
But then you also got Jigen, who's also very gay for Lupin. And Lupin, who's very gay for fucking Fujiko, the girl character.
He's gay for
Yes!
a girl.
I mean, look, in part 1, there's one because they do like the Mission Impossible pulls off the mask, crazy disguises, and in part 1, she pulls off the mask. She was dressed as Lupin and pulls off the mask to be her, and I'm like, there's something here. There's some fun shit. Oh, it's great. Fuck, that show's good. Highly recommend. I can tell you the streaming service is on. It's on High Dive. Go watch it. But yeah, no, like I want that could be fun. Like also like within that same vein, I'd love to do it. Take a minute, but to get like a whole Scooby gang would be also kind of fun. Because I'd be Daphne. But like, that's another wig.
Who would you be, Damo?
Man, I don't know the characters well enough.
Damo's sort of Scooby-Doo guy.
Oh no.
Yeah. I did also think we were still talking about Lupin, but
who would you be?
Yeah, my point still stands. I am like sweating up like a waterfall here, dude.
Well, okay, I'm gonna end mine there because like I've got my main two I'm sorting out. We'll cross the bridges when we get to it. Mimi, what do you want to cosplay?
Because I have some cosplays ready, but I wasn't able to do them this year because I couldn't do stuff. So I'll be doing them next year probably. It's just a ordinary like face mask, not a proper one. And I got the jacket. So I want to do Rambo from Generation
Oh,
Loss.
fuck yeah.
Ooh.
That's rad. That's cool.
Yeah, I got like a mask on Etsy where it's like got the thing on it. So I'm like, hell yeah. I've got the whole fit for this cosplay that I got a year or two ago, and I never wore it. So I want to try and do it, but it's a bit very feminine, which is why I've been a bit But I've got a Gris cosplay from the game Gris. I even got like a little plushie of the little forest creatures from it as a prop. I was supposed to do an actual photo shoot like 2 years ago with it, but I never did. So I'd like to do that at some point. Me and Victoria have talked about doing Howl and Sophie together.
That's fun.
Hell yeah.
So I want to do dark hair Howl because I don't think I suit blonde Howl. When I did blonde Howl, I'm like, I don't know how I look about that. But those are the only ones I can think of at the top of my head. I do have a dream cosplay which I've wanted to do for years, like even before I did TikTok. But I never did it because it's very complex.
A full Gundam.
Do you know the song? Do you know the song "Echo" from by Gumi?
Ooh, yeah.
Like, you know, it's the
Yeah,
TV
yeah,
head and all
that
the
one.
arms.
Yeah, you would know that one.
I want to do that. Like, I've seen guides on how to make the multiple arms and
Fuck
stuff.
yeah.
Ooh,
Like, you connect it to
fuck
like a
yeah.
cummerbund sort of thing, and like, but I need to make a TV head. So I want to do that one day. I'd love to make a TV head in general, honestly.
No, yeah, TV heads are very fun.
I have considered making like a TV head OC kind of thing to wear at conventions. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
But yeah, no, this is a really fun episode. I think this
Yeah,
is
it
great.
was.
This is good.
Yeah.
And as we're wrapping up to save Damo's C drive and so we can turn on our fans, Mimi, where can people find you if they want to? They're like, I like the cut of your jib. We're gonna get some more of this Mimi.
God. If you want more of my jib, you can find me on Mimi Moxie Live on Twitch. And also Mimi Moxie Live on Twitter. If you're interested in my cosplay stuff though, which I'm probably not going to post as much, I am Mimi Moxie Cos on TikTok. And Mimi Moxie Cosplay on Instagram. That was a
Want to
lot.
follow a dead channel?
Yeah, you want to follow a dead channel where I just post random shit of me like doing non-cosplay stuff on there now?
Well, on that note, I've been Cara,
I've been Damon.
And I've been Mimi.
and this has been another lovely episode of I'll Sleep When I'm Done Talking. You get to join in, Mimi, if you want. We gotta go say goodnight to the audience.
Ooh.
Good night. Enjoy your sleep. You all do it at once, fuckwits.
Oh.
Sorry, fuck.
I was purposely not
fuck-
joining in.
Fuck.
Count us down.
Gosh, I'm so sorry. It's been a day. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your sleep.
Good night.
Don't worry.
Good night. Good night.